ferry to Put-in-Bay.
Our first ferry trip.
We're at South Bass Island State Park today. We came on the ferry yesterday. First time ever on a ferry, and first time on South Bass Island where Put-in-Bay is. So we're camping here at the state park. There's LeeAnn.
Hi.
There's our tent. And Zinnia's here too. Zinnia's taking a nap in the tent. Oh yeah, we got a fan. We got an electric sight, so she's chilling. She was getting bitten by some bugs, so she wanted to go lay on our cots. So first time camping with the cots, first time camping with the tent. We're liking it. It's nice. I am. We haven't camped in a while. It was really hot yesterday. We're right by the bathroom over here, which is good for me. This is why I picked this spot and the shower house. So it's pretty nice. Some guy gave us some free wood yesterday, and there's a pile over there that we're allowed to use. But it was super hot yesterday, so I can kind of understand why he didn't want to make a fire. I made a fire and it was pretty hot. We're gonna go check out a cave today. I think we're gonna go check out the one, I think it's Perry's Cave.
So come along with us. It'll be lots of fun, a big adventure.
Okay, we're in site number 24. It's kind of close to a road, but like I said, it's also close to the bathroom. And it was, you know, kind of secluded, except people walking by. I'll give you a little tour of the campground. There's the glacial grooves. Go there later. Maybe talk about it a little bit. There's the yurt. God. So
A couple things before we go down. First thing, if you have any food or drinks, please do not take them down in the cave. If you have any bottles of any sort, please just keep the lid on it. If you have any bags or any sort of food that you, or any bags of sort that you don't want.
It is a real cave.
I just don't want to be blocking it at all. Yeah, the guy down here, this weekend, because weekend on Saturday,
It's dripping on you because
he had a six and had a baby. So he was go
54 degrees.
54, it's a little bit lower than that. Higher than that, lower than higher. 52. It's 52 degrees down here, and it's 52 degrees down here year round. So whether it's 80 degrees outside like it is today, or negative 10 degrees outside, it is always 52 degrees down here, because we're about 50 to 60 feet underground.
Go to your left.
Alright, so as everybody's shuffling in, I can still give a little bit of information about the cave. Just in case you haven't noticed, there is a huge echo factor down here. So if you are talking while I am talking, neither of us can be able to be understood. So our cave was created about 15,000 years ago during the last ice age, and there was a mile-high glacier above Putin Bay at the time. Now down here, there were two layers of limestone, the one that we are currently standing on and the one that we are currently standing under. Now the one that we are standing on had a large layer of gypsum underneath it. Now if you don't know, gypsum is a very sponge-like mineral, so as that glacier melted, that gypsum absorbed all of that moisture and pushed the two layers of limestone together, allowing to indent on each other. I'm waiting for you to finish getting the shot.
Sorry. Is this the underground lake?
Alright, so this is our cave lake. Now our cave lake was created about 10,000 years ago, whereas the rest of the cave was about 50. The cave lake wasn't always here. Now our cave lake goes about 50 feet back that way, about 100 feet back that way, and about a mile back that way. Does anybody want to guess how deep the water is where my flashlight is pointing?
5 feet.
5 feet? 2 feet? 3 feet? Anybody else?
3 to say yes, but it's definitely
It's
deep.
about 5 to 6 feet deep right there.
Wow.
It's about 7 to 8 feet deep right there. And it's about 10 to 12 feet deep right there.
Oh,
And the reason it looks so shallow is because of how clear our water is. And our water is so clear from the limestone layer right above it, filtering the water, making it extremely clear except for and mainly stagnant except for the occasional dripping, giving it a magnifying effect. Now you may also notice that our cave lake is green. Does anybody want to guess why it's green?
Copper.
Copper? Who said copper? That is actually the correct answer. It is actually copper. So our original owner, the same one that cut down the stalactites and stalagmites, thought it would be a great idea to use the cave lake as a wishing well. So guests would throw in their coins and make a wish, and then tour guides would have to hop in at the end of the day and grab their tips. Now tour guides going into 30 to 40 degree water, coming up into 52 degree air, did not want to grab the most invaluable coins, the pennies, leaving them behind to oxidize and erode. And that made our cave lake water green. Are there any questions?
Does the level rise or not through the year?
So our cave lake is actually connected to Lake Erie through some crevices and cracks. So it does fluctuate a little bit with the lake, so it is a little bit higher than normal. Are there any other questions? If there are no other questions, we can turn around and I can direct your attention to this big pipe that we passed on our way down. Now this big pipe actually goes all the way down to the cave lake over there and goes all the way up to the end of the first flight of stairs. Ships, they all had barrels of drinking water on them, but they soon began to run out. Now, if you are sailing on a body of water and you start to run out of drinking water, where do you get more water to drink from? The water that you're sailing on. And that would have been a great idea as long as it wasn't Lake Erie. Lake Erie, like today, had a bunch of algae in it, but they were also dumping their garbage and other waste off of one side of the ship and barreling up their water to drink on the other side. So it was not exactly sanitary and a lot of the men were getting sick. So rather than see all of his men die of poisoning, Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry went on to the different islands to try to find clean drinking water. He came on to Putin Bay and met up with the Shawnee Indian tribe, which actually occupied Putin Bay at the time. They let him down into the cave. He barreled up the water from the cave lake and took it back up to his ships, and it is said that we are one of the reasons that we're not a part of Canada today. Yay! Any questions?
Who first discovered? How did they come upon the cave?
So it is believed that the Shawnee Indian tribe was the first people to actually discover the cave, but it is not exactly documented. But they were the first documented group of people that found the cave. Are there any other questions?
Here we are, our only beach access on the island. It's all rocks. I was down here this morning and there was a snake, a sea snake, laying here. Looked like someone bashed its head in, which is illegal. All right, so this seems like to me like we could be able to get in easier and out, or maybe, I don't know. Oh, yeah, let's like go right here, or wherever you think is right. I just feel like it would be, I don't know, we'll go farther down. Here? Alright, I'm going to attempt to take a little swim here.
So I see the red light. Zinnia's first time at the beach that we know of. Went in the water with Mama.
Nothing. I thought one of those sticks was a snake. Sorry. I'm on the lookout. Okay, let's go check out the actual town of Put-in-Bay. You saw the South Bass Island State Park, but you did not see the actual town. Now this town is dominated by golf carts. So we're having a hard time finding anywhere to park with our car. But we're gonna try to have you see some of this. This guy basically donated the island. Anyway, so we found a parking space, but it was kind of far away, and it was too hot to leave the dog in the car, so we're taking turns walking the strip and buying our souvenirs. So that's why you don't see LeeAnn in any of this video, but this part. But she's gonna walk the strip and get some souvenirs too. But like I said, it's very dominated by golf carts, so keep that in mind. saying goodbye to our spot. It was number 24. And they just renumbered it and there was an issue. There was a little bit of drama. Look at that. Beautiful. Love that old style camper. Remind me of my uncle's.
That's the one I want.
This is the one LeeAnn wants.
The wind sport.
And look at it, it's got a slide out. Here, I want to show this one. I really like this one.
Yeah, this one.
Thanks a lot for going along with us on our island adventure. See you next time.
We love you.